armed by the award of the king, her bed sinister, vert, and sable. A sword, conferred in argent, surmounted by a set of scales or a border argent.
A light of Agenville.
A member of the Queen's Grace of Agenville.
A beacon of the desert.
The Order of the Star of the Desert Pools.
The Order of the Silver Thunderbolt from Mons.
The Order of the Sable Chabravel from Mons.
The Order of the Queen's Cipher.
A King's Sigil.
The Order of the Guardians of the Sahara from Mons.
A Baroness Signet from the Baroness of Agenville.
The Baroness of the Sea from the Baroness of Sunrise.
Comes before you now, Lord Martin de Gras.
Lord Martin, we sent you on vigil to contemplate our question. What say justice?
Yes, I will accept this duty, Majesty.
His Majesty summons all companions of the Order of the Pelican.
Lord Martin, with these fine gentles assembled, you have one bit of business.
My privilege for you to wear my belt. I look forward to standing so see all the joy and other future.
Good order. Will this then complete your number? You wish to hear words. Is there a member of the Order of Chivalry who will speak for this good gentle?
Yes, there is, Your Majesty.
Lord Martin has inspired me from the day I met him, when I became a lord of this kingdom, and a squire to Sir Good, in service to His Majesty at the time, Count Thomas. He has inspired me in the last few years and shown me throughout this kingdom selflessness and service. And I see no greater example than the man that sits before you.
Is there a member of the Noble Order of the Laurel to speak for this good gentle?
There is, Your Majesty.
You think you blather on for a few moments? Loudly?
Okay, so loudly?
Yeah. So I heard that he said there's a poll going on how long port is. I've been told to keep the odds favorable.
Just kidding.
Of course. I would like to start off my words with the following, and I did prepare something so I wouldn't blather on forever. Everyone needs a Marty.
Yes.
Yes.
Martin de Gras, a.k.a. Marty, is an extremely efficient behind-the-scenes person. Those of you down here in the southern lands would likely be aware of this. But there are going to be those of you that might say, who is this person being recognized today? But not many, I'm sure. So I ask all of you the following. Is this not the measure of any person who is being elevated to the Order of the Pelican? If you come into a hall and the stage is fully set, as it was today when I arrived, making it so that all you have to do is set your things down, enjoy it, who is it that sets that stage for you? Marty and all those people that quietly work behind the scenes. When I and my son were arriving at the last second due to mundane responsibility for Count Thomas and Countess Alora's coronation, who had a spot set for me to park, met me at my car, carried all my crap. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Majesty. So I could literally run in dress and get stepping up going, so the populace never knew that the delay was due to the mundane world. Thank you. There's an ongoing theme here. When any one of you, and at the time the current Queen of Eight Belt, drives 6 hours to an event in Caid to represent your kingdom, who, although he got lost along the way and called me and asked directions, got there and in the dark of night set up the kingdom's royal pavilion, acted as royal guard, acted as kingdom herald, acted as kingdom kitty babysitter, including horsey ride wrangler for our daughter Genevieve, and in the process also generally turned the heck out of the kingdom of Caid. If you have a crown tourney event in the middle of nowhere, and you are attending, who can you count on to be the model of efficiency to do his best to set up a pergola so the fighters can stand in the shade instead of the sun? Marty. Who shamelessly volunteers his time at countless numbers of events so that every single one of the society, not just in our kingdom, but everywhere, can come and simply enjoy their time there? Marty. If a person sets a candle down on a table, comes back mere seconds later only to find the candle lit, and knowing not how it happened? Well, maybe that's not Marty, but I hope that you all get the point. Although personally, I wouldn't be surprised if it was him. I could go on and on about Marty and all the things he has done, not only for Countess Allura and Count Thomas, but every single member of this kingdom, regardless of their station. I do wish to say, though, never once did I hear him crow about the deeds he has done, nor the rewards that he would receive. As far as the person of the laurel myself can say, he did it for the love of his kingdom, the love of his crown, and the love of his populace, showing his true nature of my personal belief of a person worthy of Pelican. Do the deeds of need. Let someone else sing your praises. I repeat once again, everyone needs a Marty.
Yes.
However, Your Majesties, being a former Bard of the Sun, I find the need to apologize. I cannot stand before you and lie to you and the populace. What I really need to do is tell the truth. Everyone, mark my words, everyone, you don't need a Marty. You have a Marty. You have always had a Marty. Whether you knew it or not. He's always been there quietly sprinkling stardust over your time and your dreams in our current Middle Ages. And from out of the piles and the mounds of stardust rises a great white pelican who I am truly humbled to say will most likely quietly once again go back behind the scenes to serve his kingdom and all his friends that he so dearly loves. Thank you for your time, Your Majesties, and I thank you for recognizing one who I long ago thought was already a pelican for his quiet service. I am proud to call him a friend, and prouder even still to see him take the mantle I believe that he so richly deserves.
Fine words. Is there a member of the royal peerage to speak for this good gentle?
If it please Your Majesty, I will speak for him about to him. I will tell everybody that I came here expecting a war. I expected the knights and the laurel pelicans. But I'm very proud of the pelicans because they won. They're sneaky, they're subtle, they're eloquent, just like one. And I, for one, am pleased, proud, belong to the kingdom that recognizes him.
Thank you, Your Grace. Is there a member of the Blue Rose who will speak for this good gentle?
I will. I'm not going to say anything that you guys have not heard already. So my words are going to be spoken for Marty, we are not a service order or a martial order. And the one thing that we cannot teach is heart. None of us can. Since the moment I met you, you have had the heart of a peer. You have had the work ethic of a peer. My friend, there's nothing I can teach you. There's nothing the rest of us can teach you. You once quipped to me that I was the man that you aspired to be. My friend, you have the heart I aspire to have. Go well.
Is there a member of the populace who wishes to speak for this good gentle?
I can't say it as loud as you, Marty, because I just can't. I don't have that voice. How many times have you gone to the Oyez! Oyez! Good gentles all! Now, small words resonated by a big voice and phrase instantly recognized as Lord Martin Gras, or more fondly, Marty. I call him brother. Marty's worked for decades helping his kingdom, his family, his friends with no expectations and recognition. He does so out of love and a deep-seated desire to contribute to the common good. His humility and kindness shows in every noble deed he does, regardless if he's the first responder in a windstorm, battening down the hatches, or five volunteers, sorting against, carrying a need for person's share, or being the crown's right-hand man. He's composed, he does so without complaint. Personifies what a career should be both in and out of society. Should be guidance, unwavering fidelity, chivalry, fortification, and honesty. Lord Martin is that guy. If Marty has ever helped his friend see Marty helping other people, Marty working, can you wave at him? Can you wave at Marty so you know Your Majesty, if it pleases you, the populace would like to see this well-loved and respected man given into the order of Captain's Day.
Is there a member of the Pelican who will speak for this fine gentle?
Your Majesty, it's my honor to speak and stand before you today. I ask everybody to consider the concept of a humble pair of hands. One rock at a time, one brick at a time, walls are built. Things are formed out of small things that become large. Legends are built by selfless service. They come from the heart, and they grow into legends that inspire others. It is my honor to speak for this man today. I believe in his service with my entire heart. He inspires me indeed to move forward and do more of the same. Thank you for this chance to speak on your behalf, my friend. Well met.
After hearing these words and being right and mindful of your service to the Society for Creative Anachronism, we are resolved to create you Martin, a master of the Pelican. You accept this ancient and honorable order of the Pelican from our hands this day.
I do.
Will you, Martin, give us your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set forth for the government of this order, as you most surely have until now, and increase your labors nobly, and increase your talents as befits a noble man, and seek to disseminate Crown's word, your talents and abilities throughout the Society for Creative Anachronism, and to train any dependents you may have to do likewise, as far as is within your powers.
I will.
Is there a medallion?
There are several. The first I give to Martin was given to me when I was Poe. It came from a beautiful, wondrous person in the Outlands, Baroness Brilliana, who actually fought with Justin to give this to me. I pass this to my son. This here woman made this pelican for Martin.
The symbol of the order is a pelican, which creature was, in ancient times, believed to nourish her young when necessary with the blood from her own breast, and was in the Renaissance used to symbolize the good civil servant, and which creature, therefore, has been chosen as the most appropriate symbol of service to our society.
Is there a mantle?
Yes, Your Majesty, there is. Motto is service is no reward.
Is there a cap of maintenance?
Would you turn and show the pocket?
The hood was made by the Elizabethan sweatshop, the embroidery by Dame Jennifer Churth.
Historically, the cap of maintenance, or chapeau, or in Marty's case, hood, was a hat of crimson, brimmed or lined with ermine, appearing in heraldry as a symbol of dignity and nobility. In our society, the cap of maintenance is a reserved heraldic charge for members of the Order of the Pelican, and is a symbol of the order.
Therefore, we, Brian, by right of arms, King of Aidenveld, do proclaim you, Martin, Master of the Pelican. Be thou good, noble, and true.
Place your hands upon the sword of state and swear this oath. This day do I render homage and fealty to my sovereign.
This day do I render homage and fealty to my sovereign.
And liege the crown of Aidenveld.
And liege the crown of Aidenveld.
Who will from this day onward
Who will from this day onward
be my liege lord.
be my liege lord.
I will remain in all ways a true servant.
I will remain in all ways the true servant.
Serving faithfully.
Serving faithfully.
And endeavoring ever to prove myself worthy.
And endeavoring ever to prove myself worthy.
Of this noble title of Pelican.
Of this noble title of Pelican.
This I do swear.
This I do swear.
By this sword.
By this sword.
And my honor.
And my honor.
So say I.
So say I, Master Martin de Gras.
We, Brian,
And we, Leah.
do accept this oath, and for our part, God protect you and your household with our power until the crown shall pass from our hands. Ride a pelican!
My lords and ladies, for the newest master of the Order of the Pelican, hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip
Read it, please.
All right. Since human memory is short and does not suffice for a crowd of things,
the authority of those rulers who preceded our age, have decreed that great deeds were to be written down, which the progress of fleeting time generally removes from the knowledge of men. We, Brian Rex and Leah Regina, have seen great deeds from our good and faithful servant, Martin du Gras, whose works support the ship of state, sustain chivalry, encourage the people, and is of joyfully a gift of self, given here now to be well recognized and honored, that we command to be written, so that they never be removed from human knowledge of events. Whereas Martin has long shown through his constant works to all, within and without our lands of Atenveld, such that they know comfort and support at his hands. He has exercised consistency, as we have also seen that he has not only provided such service for the people in the time of our reign and our predecessors, but has also provided help to all he has encountered in his travels. We make it known now by our hand, and will to those within the lands of Atenveld and throughout the known world, that we have decreed that Martin be elevated and joined to our beloved and noble order of the Pelican, and receive all patents and titles deserving of that order, to include sole use by patent of these arms: per bend sinister, vert and sable, a sword inverted argent, surmounted by a set of scales, or a bordure argent, done on this 2nd of May, Anna Societatis 50, being 2015 Gregorian, Brian Rex, Leah Regina.
Calligraphy by Ari. Illumination by Mistress Daring.
Go forth. Order, please take him away.
My lords and ladies, once again, for Master Martin de Gras. Prepare